have now rewatched the first 4 Scream movies again, and I can confidently say a couple of things now. First off, out of the first 4 movies, this is definitely the weakest of the original 4 by a lot. Now, it's still solid. It is still a solid movie. It's just not as good as the first 2. I also think this movie is like a little bit too meta for me. It didn't entirely work for me either. I'm also can say I'm not a big fan of Gail and Dewey's relationship. I wasn't a big fan at the start, but now seeing the conclusion end, which I know we get stuff later in the 5. I think 5 or 6 is when it happens. Can't think it's 5. We'll talk about when we get there. But I'm not a fan of their relationship. It doesn't entirely work for me. I know what they're going for. I wish it was just friends. So yeah. Now this movie does start. Now this movie is the commentary about Hollywood is in this one, as well as the reveal of Roman. Roman is the only Ghostface that didn't have a partner at all. He reveals that he is Sydney's brother, who her mom had before she met Sydney's dad. And whenever he finally tracked her down in Woodsboro, she turned him away. So to get revenge, he was the one who showed Billy the tape of Billy's dad and Sydney's mom, to which activated everything from the start of the first Scream movie with Billy and Stu going after Sydney. That was very interesting. This movie also introduces a voice thing where you don't really know what you're talking to. I thought that was cool. That was interesting. I think Gail's haircut though, Gail's haircut didn't look the best. That's such a small thing, but I did notice that. I think the commentary with the movie, although I did enjoy bits of Gail, which what a sentence to say, I had fun with those bits, but I'm honestly don't really know. There's not like too much to say about this movie. That out of all of them, or at least the 4 so far on rewatch, it's just the most forgettable. They do go for a lot, and I do like it. It's just easily this most forgettable. Now we do get the ending of Cotton's story with the start with the reveal. The reveal that shows that we follow Cotton and he has a girlfriend, and well, they are no more. So this movie I think is good. Now, I can't say how I felt about it before, because I honestly can't remember how I felt about this movie before. I couldn't remember anything about it. Now, we do get Sydney's character to a level where we kind of see how she's doing, to where she's kind of how she is staying away, not wanting to be around people, to the point of where she becomes the character as she is in Scream 4 and what drives her to kind of write the book on what she does later on. I do like that aspect of it. The police one, that was a big bluff, obviously. But I wish we did see Sydney kind of recognize that it was a bluff. I mean, that would have been interesting to see, because I think the killer would have definitely seen her swing the gun. I don't know, I just wish she called the bluff out or something like that. That's, again, a small minor thing, but that is something I wish I did see, but I understand why they really wouldn't go that way. And the movie stuff with him wanting to write his own movie and the movie script stuff, and You'll Make It, that was, honestly, that was fun. That was kind of funny. And then they go with the cameraman gag a little bit too, with the other cameraman. And Dewey again, I didn't really care for Dewey much personally in this movie. Just doesn't come off as great. I liked him more in 2 more than 3, but again, I'm not really a big fan of his relationship with Gail. So if he was in a relationship with Gail, I'd probably feel different about it, but just not a fan of their relationship in general. So overall, I think this is, still a solid movie. Definitely the weakest of the 4. And they go for like a Hollywood kind of thing. And I do like this concept. I think that's cool. Having Sydney's mom be an actress didn't know before, kind of, I guess, spews forward to kind of where she gets getting Scream 4. So I did like it. I couldn't tell you how much I liked it before, because I don't remember anything about it. Will I remember the details of this movie in 2 or 3 years, like I can with Scream 4 or any others? We'll see. That'll be that will be in the future tested.
They also introduced voice manipulation in this one, which is a good way to move the franchise forward, something new to add. But they do have one scene with bad CGI fire that kind of honestly did unironically make me laugh.
So comment down below what you think of Scream 3. Is it your favorite, your least favorite? Do you have any comments about things you may not like about this franchise or the first movies specifically? Is there anyone else that is not a big fan of Dewey and Gale's relationship? Comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon because we are talking about Scream 4 next, and then going all the way to the new release of Scream 7.